what benefits can a man have by learning about his cycle? And does natural womanhood have anything to offer men that are just curious? They probably have no idea. They maybe know what a tampon is if they had sisters. But like, talk to me about this, empowering men to understand the beauty and dignity of cycles.
Yeah, there's actually we have a writer that's recently started writing for our website that he's male, he's a guy, and he gives that male perspective on, what men's maybe responsibility is in guarding a woman's health,
Nice.
and because a lot of times it's, like that's what we're told in society. Even that's what my husband thought. Well, it's her decision, it's her body, so if she wants to put these things into her body, that's up to her, right? And I don't really have like a say. I can't tell her one way or the other. And understanding that like a woman in a state of health is a woman that is capable of conception, right? Just understanding that basic science that like if a woman is healthy, then she is capable of conceiving a child, right? So if there's something blocking that natural process in her body, then she's actually in a state of unhealth, right? Like she's not in a state of health. Like that's the opposite of what it means to be a healthy woman. So just understanding that, and then understanding too that women have a different hormonal pattern than men do, right? Our their testosterone is, waning throughout the day, but it's basically consistent, right? And we change every day of the month. And so we're literally chemically different every day of the month. So if one day we're definitely more social and high energy and extroverted, and then the next day we're, just wanting, maybe to be more low key and by ourselves and a little more introspective, that's exactly who we are as women. That's not because we have some kind of mental illness or like, no, that's exactly the way we're supposed to be. So, in loving your mother and loving your sister and loving the women around you, having this awareness of how God made them, just the way they are, that we can love, that women should be loved just the way they are,
Especially in a society that's sending so many mixed messages about what it means to be a woman, how you're supposed to act as a woman. I think it's just so important for men to understand that women don't need to be at war with their bodies. Like, in fact, like our true power is like when we embrace our femininity, and like Jackie was talking about, that hormonal rhythm that is cyclical. It's not linear like men's, but actually like when you embrace that, that's where the power lies. And also too that when this is embraced, like women find true freedom in this, because there's no expectation that, I need to be showing up this way all the time, but no, like that can change. And that's a beautiful thing.
I love it. This empowering nature of just knowledge about the cycle, but what you guys are doing specifically, what your organization is doing to really empower women, but also men, right? To have the freedom to say, like, I want to learn about this. I don't want to live in fear. I want to be able to embrace my dignity. I want to be able to fight for truth. And this knowledge is what's going to let us do that.